Mm.
Okay, so we are live now. Welcome to Diabetes Darbar. Let's wait for a couple of minutes. Let's wait people to join. Uh, Dietitian Navnita is with me, and she's a senior dietitian, and she will take some questions. If you have any questions, you can ask me. This session will be in English, so please be mindful that you ask your question only in English. I'll also invite some people if you're interested to join and talk to me live. You're most welcome, but please understand that this session is only in English. So, only if you want to join and if you want to ask me any questions, it has to be in English. There'll be Hindi diabetes darbar as well. So please wait for that. If you can't speak Hindi, then please wait for that. There'll be Hindi diabetes darbar as well. You can join that session and you can ask me your questions. Okay, I guess 90 people have already joined, and this will only be for the members. If you are not yet a member, you Navnita, please check your sound. There's some vibrations. Please unmute.
Yes, doctor.
Okay, so this session will be only for the members. When I say only for the members, means you can ask your questions only if you're a member of this channel. If you're not yet a member, please be a member of this channel and you are most welcome to ask your questions. This has been done to avoid unnecessary questions from people who are not interested or who come here to pass their time or who come here to troll us. So we don't want that because it wastes a lot of unnecessary time. So that's why. Okay, and please be mindful that you don't troll or be negative towards anybody. You are most welcome to ask your questions. Your question needs to be very precise and concise and to the point. Please don't share your report. If you want to share your report, if you want a proper consultation, you're most welcome. You can call the below mentioned number and call us. Navnita will be there to book an appointment with me. Okay, I'm sharing a link right now. If you want to join and talk to me live, then you can, but you have to speak only in English because this is an English podcast. If you are if you can't speak English, please don't join. And if you come and speak in Hindi, then I have to unfortunately take you from the stage. Okay. Okay. So this is the link. If you want, you can click this link, and you can join. Okay. So, okay. Navnita, you can hear me clearly, right?
Doctor. Yes.
Okay. If you have any questions, if you have received any questions from my comment box, you're most welcome to ask those questions. Okay. If anybody who is already a member of this channel, you are also most welcome to ask your questions. If you're still not yet a member, please be a member of this channel. I have already shared a link with you. If you want to join live, you can click this link and you can join live with me. Okay. Okay, let's take the first question. What is the first question you have?
Doctor, there's a first question from Miss Saira. How is type 2 diabetes managed?
So, uh, there are two different things. One is management and one is reversal. So, personally, we are working on reversal of diabetes, not management of diabetes. When I say management of diabetes, how management and reversal of diabetes is different. So management can be through medication as well, through exercise as well, through diet as well, and where our target is to uh, to reduce your blood sugar below 7. Keep your blood sugar, keep your HbA1c below 7. That is our target. If you can, that is called controlled diabetes. There we don't talk of reversal or bringing down your HbA1c below 5 or below 6 or below 6.5. That is not the target. The target is to keep your HbA1c below 7, which is controlled diabetes with medication plus diet, exercise, etc. But when we talk of reversal, which we mostly we are working on, so reversal is basically we don't take the help of medicine. I mean, the goal is not medicine. The goal is to stop medicine and bring down your HbA1c below 6.5. So that is the goal. So that is the difference between management and reversal. Here, Navnita, you have asked me very specifically how to manage type 2 diabetes. So type 2
Yes.
diabetes can be reversed because type 1 diabetes cannot be reversed. It can only be managed through insulin and medicine. So, if you want to reverse your diabetes, you need to follow Diaafit diet. What is Diaafit diet? Firstly, you need to calculate your total daily energy expenditure. Out of those uh, calories, you need to consume your calories from carbohydrate, which has to be 26% or less. The protein intake should be from 1.5 to 2.5 per kg body weight, and the remaining calories has to come from healthy fat. So this is how we not only manage in Diafit, but we also help people reverse their diabetes. Thousands of people have already reversed their diabetes just by watching my videos. And if you can't reverse your diabetes by watching my videos, then you are most welcome to join our coaching program. Many people have joined our coaching program and are leading a medicine free life, and you can be one of them. If you want to join our coaching program, you're most welcome to join the below mentioned number, if you can see, or on top, if you are watching on vertical mode, portrait mode, then you'll find the number on top of it, and you can call and contact Navnita, and you can ask about our coaching program. Okay, Navnita, I have one question. Let me take this question. So, Karamat Ali has asked, what is the difference between curd and milk? So, firstly, you get the milk when you put some vinegar or lemon juice, or not. That is, I think that is the way you prepare it, right? How do you prepare the curd? No, that is paneer. Sorry. So you need to ferment it. You need to ferment it, and then you get the curd. So fermenting the milk, you get the curd. Okay, so that's the difference. And if you put that lemon thing, you will get the paneer. So that's it. Okay. Any more question? Hi. Good evening, Umesh. Okay. If anyone wants to join live, you can join live by clicking. I'm sharing one link. You can click this link and join live, but you need to speak in English because today's session is in English. Okay, this is the link. Okay, Navnita, you have any more question?
There's a question. Does diabetes causes blurry vision?
Oh yes, definitely yes. That could be due to you know later stages of diabetic retinopathy, because if your blood sugar is extremely high, it gets deposited in different parts of your body, including your eyes, and due to which you can have blurry vision. So if you have blurry vision, you need to visit your doctor and see at what stage it is. And the only solution and the only way you can get rid of this is reducing your blood sugar, controlling your blood sugar, reducing your HbA1c, stopping your medicine, and that can be done by following Diaafit diet. Okay. Any more question?
What are the current research happening around for diabetes?
See, most of the research is based on pharmacology, different types of drugs. Some research are going on stem cells as well, but we don't have much update about it. Stem cells, like I don't know how it works, or it will work, or when it will come, so that you don't need any medicine and you can be cured completely. I don't know whether it will happen or not, but definitely some research is going on that. There are a lot of research which keeps going on different types of medication. Recently, another a drug called semaglutide has been launched in the market. You know that by the name Ozempic, and it's in trend now. Initially, actually, this drug was launched for people who are diabetic and obese, but now many people have started misusing it, and they are using it only for weight loss. Weight loss actually was a side effect of this drug. It was not meant to to help you lose weight. It was meant to bring control your blood sugar, but unfortunately this drug is now misused. So this is the latest research on diabetes. But personally, if you ask me, I am doing my own research. I am studying on nutrition because I believe that if you want to reverse your diabetes, or if you want to lose weight, both of are quite interrelated. It is because of insulin resistance, and the only way to reverse is through nutritional changes. So I'm doing my own research. At the same time, I'm facing some difficulties. I've seen many women who are 40 plus, or who are in their perimenopausal or menopausal stage. What I have observed is that they are not able to control their blood sugar despite following our Diaafit diet, despite exercising, and they don't have any stress. They have proper sleep. Despite all these things, this small group of people who are 40 plus ladies who are in their perimenopausal stage or menopausal stage are not able to control their blood sugar, or they are not able to reduce their weight. So my personal research is going on this field, and um, I'm trying to understand the physiology of these ladies. Why is it happening? What hormonal changes are actually happening? Is there any psychological effect by which we can help them? And it's very complex because I'm not a gynecologist, and it's taking quite a long time for me to understand the female body, and especially who are 40 plus and in their menopause or perimenopausal stage. So this is my personal research. Okay, and I'm sure that very soon I'll come across with some insights where I'll be able to help those people as well. Okay. Okay, so Mr. Arun is saying, hi, good evening. How are you? Nice to see you both. Thank you so much, Arun. Okay, Keramet Ali is saying, asking, can I eat rice, high protein atta with type 1 diabetes? Definitely. Even if you are type 1 diabetes, you should follow Diaafit diet. Even if you are type 1 diabetes, you should follow Diaafit diet. The only thing is, if you follow Diaafit diet, you will not be able to reverse your diabetes because you are type 1 diabetic. But definitely, if you follow Diaafit diet, then you can reduce your insulin doses. So, for example, if you're taking 30 units of insulin 3 times a day, then you can bring it down to 10 units, 15 units, 5 units also. Okay, by following Diaafit diet, you can reduce your insulin dosage marginally and significantly, and that will help you to to save a lot of money. So it can be a savior for you. So diabetic diet, everybody should follow. It is not only for type 2 diabetes, it is not on for type 1 diabetic people, it is also for healthy person. If somebody is very healthy, they should also follow diabetic diet. If you follow diabetic diet, you don't have diabetes, then you will never be diabetic in your life. So that this is the beauty of diabetic diet. Okay. Okay, Mr. Arun. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm extremely sorry. Not Arun, sir. It's Anu. Sorry. It's actually it's coming at the rate. So I anyway. So Anu, thank you for correcting me. So Anu is asking question, sir. Is it important to complete per day calorie count if we won't feel hungry? Then how to compensate muscle loss of the day due to strengthening? So first understand the whatever I have told you, you don't need to follow completely if your body is not demanding. Your body is the best guide. Your body will guide you. So if your body is telling you not to eat anything, don't eat. You don't need to complete your protein intake for that day. Okay? Even if you're doing strength training. So please listen to your body. I have said in different videos, many videos, that first thing you need to listen to your body. If your body is telling you, I'm not hungry, don't eat. That's why I keep saying that if you're hungry, then eat. If you're not thirsty, don't drink water. Okay. So listen to your body. This is the most important parameter. And if you're hungry, then you need to do the calculation and eat like Diaafit diet calculation. I hope I answered your question. Okay, very interesting question. Will following Diaafit diet increase C peptide and fasting insulin? I bet no. This is not the idea of Diaafit diet. This is not how Diaafit diet helps. Diaafit diet will help you to bring down your C peptide, will help you to bring down your insulin level, but it cannot increase, unfortunately. That's why we don't claim or we don't talk about type 1 diabetes, because type 1 diabetic uh, means your body is not producing insulin, your beta cells is damaged. If your beta cells are damaged, then you cannot, your body is not producing insulin, and if your body is not producing insulin, no matter what kind of diet you follow, it cannot be increased. Okay, unfortunately it cannot be increased. Okay, here there are some research are going on with stem cells and all. I don't know what kind of research is going on, I'm not aware of that, but in future if something happens and if they can replace pancreas with new beta cells, very much possible. Then for those people who are type 1 diabetic, they might get some benefit, but I can tell you that if that happens also, not common people will benefit, because the treatment will be very expensive initially. Okay. Okay. uh, this session is in English. Please ask your question only in English. If you want to join live with me, you are most welcome and ask your question in English. So I'm just sharing one link. Just give me 1 second. We'll have a Hindi session also very soon. Then you can come and ask your question in Hindi. Today's session is in English. Okay. If you're still not a member of this channel, be a member of this channel and then you can ask your question. Otherwise, you will not be able to ask any question. Okay. Just give me 1 second. Okay. Mm. Okay, Navnita, do you have any more questions?
Yes, doctor. How to control blood sugar in a minute?
In a minute. Wow. Everybody wants why not 10 seconds? Why in a minute? Everybody wants to be done everything just like reels and short 15 seconds. Okay. That is not possible, unfortunately. But yes, in a day, in few hours, you can definitely control your blood sugar. Say, for example, if your blood sugar is 300, you can control your blood sugar and bring it down maybe within few hours. That is definitely possible. And how to do that? Just eat protein and fat and completely avoid carbohydrate. And what to eat? Say you eat chicken, mutton, fish, eggs, paneer. These are the only things which you can eat, and then your sugar level within 3 to 4 hours, you can see that your sugar level will come down drastically. So that's the only way. Okay, but within a minute, it is not possible. Okay, any more question?
What should I do when my blood sugar level is too high, and what about when it is too low?
Okay, very good question. If your blood sugar is very high, you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. But if your blood sugar is extremely low, then that could be a very fatal condition. You can go to diabetic coma. So if you if your blood sugar is very low and you have some kind of symptoms like nervousness, sweating, headache, dizziness, then in that case the we follow a rule of 15. Have you heard of rule of 15, Navnita?
No, doctor, can you explain?
Yes, I'll definitely explain. So rule of 15, uh, rule of 15 is especially important for people who are type 1 diabetic or who take insulin. What happens? Those people who take insulin, there is high chance that they might go to hypoglycemia, which is low blood sugar. There we follow rule of 15. Okay. Rule of 15 is that if your blood sugar is very high, then you take say 5 to 10 grams of glucose or any kind of sweet or sugar and wait for 15 minutes. Wait for 15 minutes. Check your blood sugar again. If your blood sugar is normal, say more than 70, then it's okay. If your blood sugar is still below 70, then within 15 minutes, give that person once again um, some more sugar, glucose, sweet, chocolates, whatever, and then wait for another 15 minutes. Okay. Then, if the sugar level rises to more than 70, then it's fine, absolutely fine. You are out of danger. But even after 15 minutes, say half an hour, giving glucose twice, if the blood sugar is still below, then give again uh, glucose, sugar, or whatever, and wait for another 15 minutes. And you follow this till the time blood sugar is more than 70. Okay, so this is very important. If your blood sugar is 300, 350, 400, 450, it's not that dangerous. But yes, if it goes beyond 500 and you are having some kind of symptoms, then it could be quite dangerous. What was the second part? You said how to control it, right? So I have said how to control or how to manage if
How to control when it is too low?
when it is too low. I have already explained rule of
Yes, and
15.
too high.
And if it is too high, then if it is too high, then we give insulin. If it is extremely high, then we have to give insulin because no diet will work at that time. If I have to bring down your sugar level immediately, so I have to give insulin, okay, and then bring down your blood sugar. So that's the only way. That's the management, if it is too high or if it is too low. I hope it is very clear. Okay. Okay. Anu is asking my age, 47. Okay. Height, 144. Weight, 61. So for my height and weight, probably healthy weight. What? Please calculate this yourself. Healthy ideal weight. You can go to Google and find out your ideal weight. You need to do the calculation. I should maintain for a I should maintain for a healthy person so that I can reduce my calories till I reach your suggested. So follow Diaafit diet, okay, and calculation whether your ideal weight is there or not, or what is your ideal weight. Please calculate yourself. Go to Google and type all this information, and you will get the answer. Okay, sir. If the time in range gets crossed, sometimes will there be any problem? So time in range is 70 to 180. 70 is below 70 is hypoglycemia, and more than 180 is hyperglycemia. And if it crosses that, no problem. Once or twice, it doesn't cause any problem. But if it is beyond time in range most of the time, all the time, then yes, you will have some kind of problem. Sir, if I do strength training in the morning on an empty stomach, will there be any problem? No, no problem. Most of the time, I prefer doing strength training empty stomach, and actually, that is the best time to work out. Okay. Okay, I think I've taken a lot of questions. Sorry. Navnita, you have any more questions for me?
Yes, doctor. Can a diabetic patient live a normal life?
I'm an example. I was. Why to say a diabetic person can live a normal life? Why not a diabetic person reverse their diabetes and lead a normal life? I am doing that. I was diabetic myself 8 years back. Not 8 years. I guess it's almost 9 years now. It's almost 9 years now that I was diagnosed with diabetes. I reversed my diabetes, leading a very healthy life, no medicine. The day I stopped medicine, after that, it's been 8 years, 9 years that I haven't taken a single medicine for diabetes, not nor hypertension, nor any other comorbid disease, nor dyslipidemia. Most of the people they are taking medicine for cholesterol, liver problem. I have not taken and I'm still not taking. So yes, and yes, if you still want to live your life being a diabetic, yes, you can lead a healthy life, but my way of living is something different. There are different doctors who give example of say they say that see our patients are on wheelchair and they are living for 100 years. This is not how I want my patient to live. I don't want my patient to live on wheelchair. I want my patient to live 100 years medicine free. This is how I want, and this is the difference between me and the other doctors. The other doctors will give you medicine and insulin, and they will keep you alive. This is how they work, and this is not my way. This is not my way of treating people. My way of treating people is to stop their medicine and make them lead a healthy life as long as they want to live, as long as they can live. For how many years they can live by following Diaafit diet, nobody knows. I don't know. I don't know. You can lead a very healthy life without medicine, but how long you live, that I don't know. But I'll never want any of my patient to live, or I don't want anybody to live 100 years, 60 years on medication, on insulin, and at their final stage they are on a wheelchair. This is not what I want. Many doctors they boast of that with our treatment our patients are living 100 years. This is not how I want. You need to live a medicine free life. As long as you live, you can reverse your diabetes. And if you are type 1 diabetic, then unfortunately you have to take insulin, and still you can lead a very healthy life by proper exercise, uh, a good diet. Of course, diet has to be still there if you're even if you are on insulin, reducing your stress and sleeping properly. So these are the four pillars. I believe that if you follow it properly, you can lead a very healthy life. Even if you can't reverse your diabetes, still you can lead a very healthy life just by following these four pillars of diabetes reversal. Okay. Any more question?
What is the first stage of diabetes?
First stage. What do you mean by first stage? What does the patient mean by first stage?
How will he or she know that without checking blood glucose that what are the symptoms?
Okay. 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 So if you are still not yet diabetic, because it can only be confirmed through investigation through HB1C. But if you haven't done HB1C, if you haven't done your blood test, then there are a few signs, few symptoms by which you can understand that you might be diabetic. Firstly, you will feel very thirsty. You will be very hungry. You will urinate frequently. You will be very lethargic. Okay, so these are the few signs and symptoms by which you can identify that you might be insulin resistant or diabetic, and then when you do the investigation, that will be confirmed. Okay, did I make sense?
Yes, doctor.
Okay, you can just adjust your camera. Huh? I mean, Navneet, you can just adjust your camera. Yeah. Okay. Any more? Any more questions?
Do you provide any option for eating outside if I don't diabetes?
Oh, yes. Yes, we definitely customize our diet. So, if you join our coaching program, we have a customized diet plan. It is not a template. You will not find any template anywhere. So, we customize our diet, we change our diet plan. So, whoever joins our coaching program, so there will be a one to one conversation with me monthly. My dietitian follows up with them on a weekly basis. We change the diet plan every 2 weeks, and that is absolutely customized. So if you are traveling, you just need to inform us that, okay, I'm traveling, and we ask you some questions. Where are you putting up? What is available? What is affordable? According to that, what you like, what you dislike, based on that, we customize your diet and we help you. So that's why Diaafit diet is the most beautiful, sustainable diet, and that's why many people have joined our coaching program, because we customize everything. Okay, the only important factor is calculation. If you know how to do the calculation, then you can eat anything and reverse your diabetes. Okay, unfortunately, when I reversed my diabetes, this all things was not uh, available. I reversed my diabetes by following a keto diet, which is very, very difficult diet, which is not sustainable. But definitely, it's a good diet. But I realized that not all people can follow keto diet, and that's how I came up with this Diaafit diet, which is sustainable and affordable and can be followed by anybody, can be followed by anybody and still reverse their diabetes. Okay, that's the beauty of Diaafit diet, because nobody has worked on this calculation earlier, and you will not find this calculation anywhere. This is my own research, and I'm still researching. Okay, and that's why you can see thousands of people, lakhs of people have already reversed their diabetes just by following Diaafit diet and leading a super life, so leading a excellent life and very happy life, because they can eat anything and everything, but it has to be quantified and leading a medicine free life. Okay. Okay. I think Anu is asking a lot of questions. Anu, I'm taking your last question. I think if you want more questions, you can consult me, and then I'll be in a better position to guide you, because I don't know what is your report and I cannot guide here. So, after what continuous readings of high BP should a person start with medicine? Because I am following your NOD exercise and I maintained it 149 T's on it. So, if your see, I can see that your systolic is 140 and diastolic is okay. So, if your systolic is 140 and above, or your diastolic is 100 and above, then you definitely need medicine along with diet and exercise. Mukhtar G. Mukhtar G. Very nice information. Thanks, Sarji. Thank you so much. Okay. Hmm. Okay, just let me check if there is any more question. Okay, so any more question?
There's a question. Can I buy any of the supplements for diabetic, like food or other protein shakes from the other vendors?
Yeah, you need supplement only when you cannot get the uh, proper, macronutrients. Say, for example, protein, carbohydrate, and fat. Carbohydrate you can find from any sources. Fat you can find from any sources. There are a lot of sources. The only challenge which I see is meeting the protein requirement. So yes, you can buy a supplement from any vendor, but please be mindful that it is isolate, it is not adulterated, the carbohydrate intake is less, and it has a lab certification where it shows that whatever amount of protein they are claiming is present. These are the things which you need to see, and then you can take the supplement. Other supplements, don't take it yourself. Consult your doctor. Your doctor will guide you whether you need any supplement like, say, potassium, magnesium, creatine, or any omega 3 fatty acid, anything XYZ. It could be anything. So your doctor will guide you. Okay. Any more question?
What are the symptoms of type 2 diabetes, and if it is more, what needs to be done?
So I'll not take this
So it is
question
more.
anymore. I think I already discussed about it. Okay. So I'll pass this question. We already talked about it.
It's
Symptoms.
type 2, doctor, type 2.
Yeah, I already talked about type
Type
2
1,
diabetes.
just spoken.
Type 2
Okay.
diabetes symptoms, it's like sweating, thirst, hunger, urination.
Okay.
Already said.
Can we move to next question?
Yeah.
Okay. My son is diagnosed with diabetes. He is 16 years old
Mm,
and he is not willing to follow any diet or exercises. So,
mm.
what counseling will you do for him?
Okay, so I for counseling you need to join our coaching program, and then we can do that, because it cannot be done unless and until I see him, talk to him. Counseling has to be done personally and through coaching. Okay. So it cannot be done through a live program or one session. There needs to be more session. So you can join our coaching program, and we will take care of that. And that's why I'm here. That's why I'm a coach. Okay.
Doctor, one more question. I am allergic to many food and dairy products. So, do you customize the diet accordingly?
Definitely yes. If you're allergic to some food items, we don't include that in your diet. That's why when you join our coaching program, we will ask you, the first question will be, we will ask you not the first question, but one of the question where we'll ask you whether you are allergic to any kind of food. If yes, please tell us. And we will not include those food items. Sometimes we get a food allergy test done as well, but the test is very expensive. Not everybody can do it. That's why I don't recommend for most of the people. But if we feel that that is very necessary, we guide them, we help them, we recommend them to do that test, and whatever is there in the result, say for example they are allergic to almonds, then we will not include almonds in their diet. Okay, so if you're allergic to something, you should avoid that. And in our Diaafit diet coaching program, we don't give anything which you don't like to eat. Okay, any other question?
When do I need to consult a doctor if I feel I'm shivering a lot and I'm feeling hypoglycemic?
Immediately consult your doctor immediately. If you have any kind of severe symptoms, if you are hypoglycemic, because it can be dangerous. Okay, any more question?
Is there any chances that I don't live on medication and recover totally by following diet and exercises?
Yes, by following Diaafit diet, doing strength training, reducing your stress level, sleeping properly, you can stop all medicine like I did. Watch all my videos.
What is the doctor? One more question is there.
Okay, let's keep this as the last question. Okay.
Okay. What is the majority of the age group who are suffering from diabetes? As in India, there is a lot of cases of diabetes, and what is the reason, doctor?
Okay, so initially we were taught that type 2 diabetes usually occurs after 40 years of age when people grow older, and type 1 diabetes is a childhood diabetes, but those definitions are obsolete now, because um, even at the age of 30, 35 years of age, you can be diagnosed with type 1, or at the age of 7 years, 6 years, you can be diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. So the whole definition has changed. And now in the medical books also, they don't say that type 1 is for childhood people, or earlier it was childhood onset diabetes. Type 1 was also known as childhood onset diabetes, and uh, type 2 diabetes was also known as adult onset diabetes. But that definition, that phrase is no longer valid, because anybody can have type 1 diabetes at any age, or anybody can have type 2 diabetes at any age. Many times, type 2 diabetic people can also be converted to type 1 at a very later stage of their life. Okay. Did I answer the question correctly? Did I make sense? What was the question? Can you just repeat once again?
In India, what is as people are suffering from diabetes mostly? Why in India, and what is the age group who are diagnosed with diabetes?
And what is the reason? I guess you asked that as well. So
Yes, yes.
why this change is there? So the change is there because of our lifestyle habits. Now we are leading more of sedentary lifestyle. We are eating junk food. We're eating outside food. We are not cooking at home. So our whole eating habit has changed. We are more into technology. Okay, a very sedentary lifestyle we are leading. Earlier, I still remember when used to go to school. I used to walk and go. Okay, so Navnita, you and I are from the same place, so you know that uh, during our time we didn't have any bus,
Yes, doctor.
or we didn't have, because I'm from Shillong and it's a hilly area, and we used to walk. We used to walk. I used to walk almost 4 kilometers one side every day when, when I was a kid. And now what happens is everybody is going to a school or office or college on their own vehicle, or um, some public vehicle. So they are not walking, they are not exercising, they are not doing their uh, household work, like cooking and all those things. Even people, they stopped cooking. Nowadays I have see very less ladies who cook at home, because Zomato is there, Swiggy is there, and they, oh, today I'm having headache, I'm not feeling good, so let's order from Swiggy, let's order from Zomato. So Zomato and Swiggy are also uh, equally responsible for this pandemic in India, no, epidemic in India, and which has already become a pandemic because of poor lifestyle. Because everything is accessible. Uh, Everything is so accessible that you don't need to go out. Like you need is anything. Like earlier, you remember, if you needed some salt, or today mom used to say no salt at home, no sugar. Beta, can you go and get some salt? We used to go running and get the salt and sugar. But now, if you don't have salt at home, what will you do? You will blink it and you will get it in ten minutes. So, because of this drastic change, uh, we see that every household have diabetes now. Earlier, diabetes, obesity was so uncommon. It was not common, but it has become so common that every household there will be one person who will be diabetic. Okay, so this is because of these changes. The age, at what age you will be diabetic has also changed. Okay, Navnath Dhawan, if you can show me your face, then I can take you online. And if you are interested to ask any question, I can ask you. Let me see if I can take him on stage. Navnath Dhawan, are you there? Can you ask me question in Hindi or English? I mean, this is an English session, so I'm just unmute, please. Can you ask your question in English? Okay, so I'll take you some other time, okay? Because this is an English. Okay, so we will have a Hindi session very soon, and then uh, we will take people who can speak Hindi only, who cannot speak in English. But this session is in English, so we will keep that, we'll maintain that. Navnita, any other question you have, or is it over?
Over. I cannot see new questions.
Okay, fine, perfectly fine. I think I was live for almost 50 minutes. That's quite a lot. I have my own calls who have joined our coaching program, so I need to take those calls as well. I take out some time from my busy schedule so that I can address your comments. I can guide you, because many people, they cannot reverse their diabetes just by watching my videos. So that's why I come live and I can address your questions if you have. I've already done that. I had been doing this for almost 6 7 years now, and I'll continue doing that till I'm alive. But if you still can't reverse your diabetes, you are most welcome to join our coaching program. Below mentioned are the numbers where you can call and reach us. Navnita will be there to guide you how you can join our coaching program, what are the fees and all. I recommend you that you don't waste your time if you can't reverse your diabetes, because if you waste your time, if your body stops producing insulin, then no diet in this world will help you to reverse your diabetes. With this message, I end this session. We will get connected once again. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye bye. Jai Hind.
Thank you.
Thank you, Namrita.
Goodbye. Thank you.